Oh god.
It's okay, buddy.
What's up, guys? We are at Galaxy's Edge today, and we have a special guest today. It's Han Solo. Just kidding, that's Christian. But the reason we're making this video is because Christian's the biggest Star Wars fan I've ever met in my entire life. He does events, he goes to Comic-Cons, he dresses, he got the full-blown costume.
This man actually thinks that he's Han Solo.
If he's not cast as the third Han Solo when they eventually make a remake of a remake of a remake, then I don't know what to tell you because he deserves it.
No.
Christian, why don't you tell the people a little bit about yourself?
About myself? Well, I'm a big Star Wars fan. I have been my entire life. Met this guy right here through college and this wonderful girlfriend here for him. So I'm so blessed and thankful to have these people in my life and have the opportunity to experience Galaxy's Edge here for the first time.
Yeah,
because
he's never been here before. That's why we got to do it.
So we're going to make him cry by showing him the Millennium Falcon for the first time.
We're going to see how many emotions we can get out of him on camera, and so that I can show you guys, because this is going to be a total video. It's going to be a little different than our normal vlogs. Usually we have like a direct purpose of our vlogs. This is very open-ended. Us just having a fun day with a mega Star Wars fan.
Do what we feel like doing.
Yes, if you're new to the channel, my name's Jared.
And I'm Molly.
And that's Christian. Not a part of our title, but a part of our video. Anyways, let's do this thing.
Featuring Christian.
Featuring Christian. In 3 words, describe how you're feeling right now.
I'm feeling nervous.
That's 1 word.
I'm feeling nervous. No, I 3 words. Excited, nervous, and emotional, I guess.
Emotional.
Nah, it's one of the things that what I love about this is, even though I'm 25 years old, like I would have killed to have something like this when I was 6 or 7. So the fact that like younger kids nowadays that are Star Wars fans get to experience life-size ships, something that like you and I didn't really get to experience when we were kids. It's like they have the life, but even at 25, I feel like I'm 5 looking at this. I mean, this is incredible.
Amazing.
Oh no, it's absolutely incredible. The details on it are crazy.
We are standing in line to take a photo. Big ball in it. Right.
Of a giant life-size X-Wing.
Life-size. We spotted Rey in the trees.
What do I say to her? How you doing?
That's an awesome BB-8 costume.
What do I say? I don't even say anything.
What do I say?
For the rebellion? I don't know.
Alright, so he saw Rey, but he kind of panicked. He froze up and he just didn't know what to say. He got nervous out there, which is perfectly understandable because there's few people that I've ever met in my life that are this big of Star Wars nerds. Right?
Yeah. You know, the one thing that I really admire and appreciate is that to make the part feel more immersive, you know, everyone, all the employees and the characters, they're actually in character, but I'm sure a lot of Star Wars fans and people give them a hard time. So I'm trying to not, I would rather prefer to make their day easier.
Yes.
So.
All right, we're entering the entire walkway with all the merchandise in the giftway. It's one of my favorite parts of the whole damn park. It's very cool in here. What are you guys doing?
Corn.
This kind of reminds me of the noises chimpanzees make.
Yeah. Sounds just like my ex-wife.
It's moving its head, Christian.
It's so lifelike. Yeah. Who would have thought? I have no idea. Instead of salacious rum, bodacious rum.
Bodacious rum.
There you go.
He doesn't like me filming him like this. That looks like me when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
It's a dab! It's a dab!
Look it, you can play.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's an instrument.
It's a space flute.
T-Rex doesn't, it's just noise. She knows how to do it. Alright guys, we got a big audience here tonight. Go ahead.
Alright, well this is the only song I know.
I can play Star Wars.
I dig the Leia hair.
Yeah, we don't ship from the market, unfortunately.
Are they all different? Oh.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
Alright guys, so we're right here in the main hall. They're just roasting a bunch of yip yip or whatever. What are they making?
I don't know, but I think it's really cool that they're using the engine of a pod racer to heat up the food. It's amazing.
So this is basically the moment that Molly and I have been waiting for. We're gonna film Christian's reaction to seeing the Millennium Falcon, which is like his prized possession in real life. He has had toys and everything in between. He's obsessed with this thing. So to see the actual replica, it's a big deal, guys. This is it.
This is it?
This is it.
What's it?
Oh, the Falcon. It's finally happened. Oh God.
It's okay, buddy.
I got him on camera crying. This is a great reaction. This is what it's all about right here. Crying at inanimate objects. That's what it's all about on this channel. He's taking off. So, how are you currently feeling at this current juncture? This will be a great thumbnail.
Do I have any tears?
This is going to be a great thumbnail. Here we are. Molly, why aren't you crying?
Because I've seen this 6 times already. I am crying though. You can't see it with my sunglasses on.
Pretty big deal, huh? You a big deal in resistance?
Are you checking? You're a Chewy student. You're learning. You're a big deal.
The big deal.
Take it.
I'm going to find Ray.
You're gonna go find Ray. She's on an assignment. Good luck.
So we're eating in Batuu. As Christian just said, this is what the characters would eat, right?
I wonder if Leia was a vegan.
I got the ribs. She got, what did you get?
I got the Andorian chicken salad.
He got.
Now, get this. These meatballs were flown all the way from the planet Felucia. Yes.
All right, so we just left. What is this place called?
Docking Bay.
Docking Bay. Wait, what? Really? Yes, Docking Bay. Anyways, I'm not questioning, I promise. So, what did you think of the food?
Honestly, it beats the food back on my home planet, that's for sure. No, honestly, one of the things is I've been going to theme parks for years, both Disney and Universal, and I've always, theme park food in general has always had this stigma where it's just unhealthy, and it's overpriced for cheap tasting food. But honestly, out of all of like the restaurants in the Hollywood studios, as far as actual food quality, this is actually, you don't even have to be a Star Wars fan. The food at this restaurant is actually like, it's worth every dime and penny. It honestly is.
Yes, agreed.
I think it would impress Gordon Ramsay.
Yes, I personally agree. I think outside of Satuli Canteen and Animal Kingdom, this is the best quick service place on Disney property, to be honest. And I mean, I don't know, you just can't go wrong. But anyways, we're gonna go check out the lightsaber, where they build the lightsabers.
Okay.
Christian hasn't seen that yet. And then We're gonna go wander over towards the blue and green mill, Kylo's ship, the rest of the land. Let's do it. We haven't even done the ride yet. Holy crap.
Here you go, text. Oh my god, it didn't. Wow. That's insane. So this whole thing here. Oh, it just says like the sizes. It doesn't really say the price. Oh wait.
The Emperor's robe. We're looking at the Emperor's robe. This is all very evil stuff over here. No. Oh boy, there you go.
Yeah, it makes noise.
Is he gonna buy it?
No, she just offered to let him.
We will destroy the resistance. No one will stand in our way.
I know I won't.
Not even you.
Oh.
Well,
I don't
don't let us keep you, traveler.
Thank you. I don't want any trouble.
So we've gotten incredibly lucky, actually. Christian has actually bumped into every character, and they're interacting with him.
Yeah.
I think it has something to do with the fact that he's wearing the exact replica jacket from Solo: A Star Wars Story, but still, I mean, that was pretty cool. Kylo just basically, I was really hoping Kylo would be like, Dad?
No. Well,
Dad, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
so maybe
happen.
Molly, could you explain? Because a lot of people might not know as far as like what Disney bounding is, and as far as what
So Disney bounding is kind of a unique thing that Disney fans have created. So as an adult, you're not allowed to wear costumes for the park. To the park, only children are allowed to wear costumes. So Disney fans have created this thing called Disney bounding, where you dress like certain characters. For example, Han Solo here. It's a regular looking outfit.
360 here.
However, you can very clearly tell that he's Han Solo. People do that with all sorts of characters. They do it with princesses. They'll do it with characters from Pixar. Anything at all.
If he was wearing like the actual holster belt and just several more items, then he would look too much like the character, and they tell him to not to because there's kids running around being like, oh my god, is that Han Solo? And there's already people who have like pointed at him and been like, oh my god, look at his jacket and stuff. But it's different than people being like, Han? Han?
Are you the real
I thought
Han
you were
Solo?
dead.
Oh my god, how is this possible?
Yes, exactly. We don't need any of that. Anyways, we're out here in front of Kylo's ship. So far, Christian has interacted with characters. He's cried when he's seen the Falcon. He almost collapsed. Great start to the vlog.
I don't care if you get it from a pirate, a thief, or a traveler. But get it. Am I clear, Lieutenant?
Straight for the milking of the whatever.
It doesn't taste like milk. It's like a blueberry slushy.
I think it's coconut.
Is it coconut?
You know what this kind of tastes like? It kind of tastes like the stuff they try to put in fluoride at the dentist to make it taste better.
Yeah. No, I mean it's like thick,
Thick with 2 C's milk. It's pretty good actually.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So Christian found Ray and we're following them, but there's a guest here who thinks that Christian is a character and is taking pictures of him.
He's still following him right now.
Mom.
There he goes. See, there he is, right up to the left. So Christian, what did Ray say word for word? Be specific here. God,
your love to her?
No.
did you ask her to marry you?
No.
Hey, look, it's the Falcon's butt.
I love that. It's,
Really?
I'm like trying to control myself not to hop the rails and just.
Touch it.
It was really cool because so the actress that was playing Rey, you know, it was kind of a little bit of Star Wars banter back and forth. Obviously, I wasn't telling her that I'm Han Solo, but that I want to lend my talents to the Resistance. And she was like, "Oh, you look like someone that I know." And I'm like, "Yeah, I get that a lot." And she goes, "Well, what could you provide to the Resistance?" And I said, "Well, I'm a flyer, I'm a driver, I consider myself a good pilot." You know, she says, "Well, do you have a co-pilot?" I said, "No, I don't have one at the moment." She's like, "Well, I know a big, tall, furry one if you're looking for one." And so she took me to the camp, and Chewie wasn't over there, but just kind of made some small talk conversations about how, for example, I said, "You know, I expected the weather here on Batuu to be a lot, you know, hotter, but it's not that bad." And that's when she was talking about her home planet of Jakku. She goes, "Oh yeah, the weather here on Batuu is much more variable than my home planet of Jakku." And I said, "Yeah, and I bet a lot less sand too." She goes, "Yes, no sand." And I said, "You know, I don't like sand." And she goes, "Oh no, I agree. It's rough, it's coarse, it's irritating, it gets everywhere." I'm like, oh my god. I think it's really cool when like actors and actresses, like they, especially when they get the reference, it's like they know what you're doing. And I think it's really cool that they interact with people like that. So
we're here outside of the queue. You know, Christian, I wonder how Molly feels about two dorks geeking out over Disney World, Galaxy's Edge all day, and Star Wars. What are your thoughts on all this?
I mean, I'm well aware that I'm dating a Star Wars dork, but whenever Christian is around, it just really comes out in him. You really see the dorky side to him.
It gets even worse. It's really bad. So, a colleague at work pointed out an Easter egg to me here. It's very cool. God, that's loud. God, that's loud. So we're in Smugglers Run Q, and there's actually an Easter egg that a colleague at work pointed out to me. Essentially, on the tall ship way up on like the high docking bay, there is three sets of numbers, 77, 80, and 83, which of course is the date of the original trilogy's release dates. So, just a small little Easter egg for you guys to catch on your next time to Batuu. Bright moons, am I right?
bright suns.
Bright suns.
Rising moon.
Rising sun in the bright moon.
To transport this valuable merchandise across the galaxy, pilots to navigate.
Here we are. This is it. Christian is in the Falcon. Beat this. So, Christian, describe your feelings inside the Millennium. Tears in his eyes. Glowing thoughts on Christian Cries.
I'm surprised he hasn't quoted Han Solo yet.
Here we go. We're going. So, we don't have engineers. I guess they're just out. We got separated from other groups, and we got 2 pilots and 1 gunner. But yeah, that's it. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna crash.
Fly down. Weapons are online. Left pilot, hit the boosters. Let's go get that coax.
We got this.
Right pilot, make the jump to light speed.
All right, punch it, Jared. Let's go.
Just as I promised, my friend. Now the resistance has been laid down.
All right.
Maybe a little something from
I thought we were done.
pilots. Line up behind the train so we can harpoon that last car.
All right, I'm trying.
So, After some review, Christian and I were by far the worst pilots in the galaxy.
There you go.
Okay, that's a Sarlacc pit. Look, it's a Sarlacc.
There you go. No, it's a
What is it?
Raptor.
A Raptor. Anyways, we were the worst pilots in the galaxy. Right, Christian?
Speak for yourself.
The gunner did pretty well.
Yeah, Molly did great. We had to keep. I kept screaming left, right, up, down. It was never good. It was real bad. It was. Turns out we're just not good pilots. There's just no other way of putting it.
Better get back to that sightseeing.
Yeah.
Enjoy the day.
All right, guys. So that was our couple hours, half day at Galaxy's Edge. Basically, this video was really just to show an absolute mega fan what Galaxy's Edge was all about. We've both been here a couple times now, but we love it, obviously. I'm a massive Star Wars fan. Check out my shirt, by the way, for the new movie. Christian, or I mean Han, or whatever your name is.
That guy.
Tell me your thoughts, officially, on Galaxy's Edge.
I'll tell you, prior to coming here, I mean, you know, I've seen a lot of YouTube videos. I've seen, I mean, and multiple people, like friends and their mothers, and have all been, and I kind of feel like I was the last person to finally get to come see all of us. But I'll tell you, it's, you know, it's definitely worth the hype. I'm telling you, it really is. I mean, the Falcon ride, when I was inside that Falcon and I got to see the interior, I had weak knees.
He almost passed out.
He almost passed out on the ride.
It's so, like, you know,
It's just nostalgic.
it's probably the most immersive Star Wars experience. You know, the people here, the employees, the cast are all great. You know, those that are in character, like they really do a phenomenal job.
Yeah.
And I have not seen Chewie yet, but
We'll find Chewie.
We're hoping
later.
to see Chewie later. But one thing I will say is what both Christian and I have both talked a lot about Galaxy's Edge, and one thing we're really hopeful for the future is they bring in more characters. You know, like eventually once we're past 9, it doesn't have to be like only in the sequel trilogy. Like we can have the Hans, we can have the Landos, the Vaders, all the other characters out here, because if you could make this like a non-stop Star Wars weekend, then I mean the fans will just lose their minds.
And Star Wars Weekends was one of my favorite events that Disney did for many years here. In fact, when Star Wars Weekends was a celebration of everything Star Wars. It was all characters from all eras, and you know, the 501st and the Rebel Legion, you know, would have huge parades, and you know, it was just you know, and there was a lot of aliens and creatures that would just be roaming around the entire park of Hollywood Studios. But you know, Galaxy's Edge has been open for how many months now? Since August, so 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
3 months. You know, the thing is, as time goes by and as years go by, they definitely will add on more to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's so big. There's actually a lot of open space here, which is something I'm happy about. You can really move around, and I think they're going to add. Well, obviously the new ride comes in December. We'll do a whole video on that, and then you know, there's just much more experiences and much more restaurants and food and stuff to add.
Long story short, if you are a big Star Wars nerd like these two, you are going to like this place.
Yes, and we hope you enjoyed this video. We hope you enjoyed watching Christian cry at things like adults do.
Thank you.
Yeah, get yourself some blue milk and have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much again for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, check out the rest of our videos. We cover Disney, Universal, the Orlando area, and travels all over the world. We did Hawaii this summer. Exciting stuff. And we are partnered with the Disney blog, so we make videos for them once a week as well. Anything for the people, Molly?
Bye.
She's a woman of many words. See you later. See you next time. Christian, say goodbye.
Both your religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster.
Exactly.
I know, clearly low to the radar.
Hey, she's checking you out.
Definitely a nice look. I like it.
You got a Mexican standoff here.